Okay, so this is what we are working on today. You need to make sure that you've opened up the planner for your Where I'm From poem. Now it says make a copy of this document and type your answers below. Okay, so you can watch this video one more time, and you will now use the mind map you created yesterday and sensory language to describe where you're from using at least 3 stanzas. At least, that means you can use more than 3. 3 stanzas with 4 lines per stanza. If you don't know what a stanza is like a poem. It's like a paragraph, but in a poem, it's how we break it down. Okay, so you need to make sure that you have at least 3 stanzas. You may use the sentence starters. Let me edit that. Sentence starters provided, or use your own creativity to create your own sentences as you create your poem. Make sure you use sensory language to help people visualize and experience where you are from. So you remember how we talked about using those 5 senses, right? How we said I'd mess them up. But those 5 senses is what is going to allow people to actually see where you're from, feel where you're from, smell where you're from. You want them to become immersed in the city that you are from or the area that you are from without really telling them the city that you're from, right? First of all, because this could go anywhere and be published. And second of all, unless they're from the city where you're from, they won't know what that is. So it becomes very rich when you're able to describe it using that sensory language to really help people visualize and experience where you're from. So if you take a look at here, your job is to go ahead and finish up these statements. So you need to go ahead and type in your poem. And remember, you're going to be using the mind map. So if you're like, what mind map? It's the mind map that looks like this, right? So this is one that I've built in the past. This one is just about Upper Marlboro, what it looks like here. This is what people said it looks like, feels like, sounds like. You may also have some other descriptive thoughts there as well. So you could take each one of these sections and build out your stanzas based on what it looks like. Maybe one of your stanzas or little sections of your poem just talks about what it looks like. Maybe another one could describe what it feels like. And maybe your third one could be what it sounds like. Or you can mix it all up. Just depends on how it is that you want to go about writing it. Now, the second part to this is to add your images. Okay, so you want to go in, and then let's say you want to go through, and it's where you have what it looks like. That's where you could go through and get some images. So if you have flowers and trees, right, you could go into insert, and then you're going to select search the web, and then you literally go over and you type in flowers and trees. Bam. Now you got this. And then you can pick the one that best looks like, oh, that's so pretty. One that best looks like your area where you're from. This does not look like where I'm from, but I still think it's pretty. So then you add your image in, and then don't forget that you need to make sure that you add your sentences as well. Okay, actually that one did not go in the spot where I wanted it to go. I just wanted it to go right there. Let me try that again. Drag and then drop it right there. There you go. It didn't, just went down lower, which is weird, but okay, we got the idea. So that is what you're going to do today. You are going to just go through, insert your images, and also you can you can use these sentence starters if you need to. Okay, after you finish that, you can go back to your Where I'm From HyperDoc, and then you put your final copy of it back here. First stanza, second stanza, and then third stanza. And then tomorrow we will work on part 2, which is going into Adobe Spark. It says Orbi Video, but we won't focus on Adobe Spark. To add your voice, add your images, your voice, and anything else to make up our digital story. Image, voice, music, and some other things as well. All right. There we go. And then after you do that, let me add a little hyperlink here. So I add a quick hyperlink just by selecting what it is that I want to do. Then I hit Command K because I'm on my Mac. If I was not on my Mac, I would have hit Control K to add a hyperlink. Okay. So then you do that, and then you need to paste the link to your digital story right there below. Once again, this is what we are creating. I'm going to go ahead and just share that with you. This way you all will know. This is just a quick little example.
Where I'm from,
What we're going to be creating.
I am from backyards where children play. I am from the house that dances to their favorite record. I am from the summertime pools full of my best friends. I am from the parking lots where my friends and I played dodgeball.
Okay, so that's just a quick little rendition of what you guys will be creating.